how early can I refix my interest rates? Hey team, and welcome back to episode 11 of Fact Mondays. Today's question is, how early can I fix my interest rates? Now, having a home loan, usually the majority, if not all, of your lending is going to be on a fixed rate. And that fixed rate has an expiry date. Usually, most of your main banks are going to allow you to lock in a new interest rate about 60 days prior, with some banks as short as sort of 35 days. So it's good to understand what your specific bank offers. Now, in the past, I've seen it kind of go both ways. With interest rates rising, often people want to lock in as early as possible, and this is where it's potentially important to understand how early you can do this. With interest rates going down, some people might actually wait right to the last minute in hopes of getting some better interest rates before they need to refix. Now these days, most banks will allow you to fix directly via your banking app, but it is important to understand what the implications of any fixed rate may mean, as well as get a little bit of an understanding on what the forecast is for those rates. This is where a mortgage advisor comes in. While we may not end up actioning the refix for you, we can give you a little bit of advice in order to make sure that you're making the right decision moving forward. At that point, we may just send you straight to your app, as this is generally the fastest and least painful way of actually locking in that new rate. Now, if your rates aren't available on your app, there are two options. One, you can get your mortgage advisor to go and reach out to the bank and get that locked in for you, or you can give the bank a call. This sometimes comes down to two different scenarios. If you've got the full 60 days because you are locking in as early as possible, it's very possible that an advisor can do that process for you. Now, if you're waiting right until the last minute, it's often actually better to give the bank a call off the back of that discussion, so that then you can actually get that locked in on the day. A little thing that I like to say is that working with an advisor in these scenarios takes less minutes but more days, purely because an advisor needs to go through an email channel, and when you do it on the phone, you can get it done immediately. But when I say immediately, you may be sitting on hold for half an hour. So again, more days, less minutes. Often it makes sense to call the bank directly if you're last minute locking something in. If you've got the time, then an advisor can absolutely take on that admin task for you. Anyway, if you have a refix coming up in the near future and you'd like to have a bit of a discussion around your options, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.